Hi, everybody, and welcome to OJT Talk. I'm Vonda.
And I'm Lydia.
And today we're going to do something different. We're actually going to do a 10-minute topic. So that means we're only going to discuss one thing for 10 minutes. With that being said, our topic today is why would anybody not be voting? 23 days in, and you're not going to vote. I've heard and saw, oh my God, on social media, people say my vote doesn't count.
Right.
It's not worth it. What about the Electoral College? I want to let everybody know your vote does count.
It does.
Your vote matters. Donald Trump is not the only person that is going to be on your ballot. We need to keep control of the House. We need to flip the freaking Senate. And there are other local officials that need to be voted out. Mm-hmm. So personally, I'm voting blue all the way down the ballot. When I get it, mine is coming in the mail. I encourage everybody else to do the same. Your vote does count. With that being said, Lydia, I know there was something you wanted to say.
Yeah, well, I think it puzzles me that anybody could be undecided at this point, too. I've heard people say, well, there's good and bad on both sides. I'm like, but it's extremely bad on the other side. Like the scale is completely bad on the other side. I don't understand. And maybe they might think that we drank the Kool-Aid and that, you know how it is where people have two different sets of views and whatever. But in any case, I don't understand how some people are still undecided, number one, and that's why they're saying they're not going to vote. Another thing is I've heard conspiracy theories where people say that, the Illuminati is the one who decides who's the next person in office. And so there's no reason for us to even waste our vote because, they already decided. And I'm going to tell you something. If that were true, Trump would not be trying to rig the election by having, by the ballots with
the ballot boxes removed.
Ballot boxes removed. There's also something that he's been doing. I don't know if you've heard of this, Vonda, where he is talking to the Republican chairs of each state. And what he's been doing, because the Republican chair in Pennsylvania shared this, that he is trying to basically say, although Electoral College for each state is supposed to vote for the majority vote, it's not necessarily the law. So what they want to do is try to get the state House and Congress, state congressional people, to overturn those things. So he's already talked to the one in Pennsylvania. The only people that would matter, like it's in Florida, where our Congress and state congressional unit, they're actually mostly Republicans. So it might actually work in Florida.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
I don't know if I just made sense though.
Yeah, you made. Yes, you made a lot of sense, Lydia. And personally, I'm at the point with us only being 23 days away from November the 3rd. If you are telling me that you're not voting for Joe Biden or you're not voting at all, my opinion is you never were.
Right.
You were never going to vote. Yep. And you were never ever supporting Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
You're just looking for an excuse.
Yeah, you were looking for an excuse. But this is critical. Mm-hmm. Women's rights are on the line.
Right.
Immigrants.
The Constitution.
Okay, that right there is another reason why he's got to go. Our Constitution needs to be amended. It's got to be amended. One, if Trump is not voted out, I don't think his sorry behind is ever going to leave.
Mm-mm.
We're going to be stuck. But we have to make sure that nobody else is ever able to do the things that he's done.
Right.
And he's gotten away with a lot. So there's no need to go down that rabbit hole. I know all of you already know, but he's done a lot, and we have to make sure that this never happens again. And in my opinion, I don't, Lydia.
Yeah, absolutely. If he wins again, we're basically walking into an autocracy, an authoritarian state. We're not going to be a democracy anymore. It already is. I mean, if he can influence this election to his favor and he stays in, that's it. That's really the end of what we know as the United States of America. And I want to encourage everybody to vote, not only just vote, but vote for Biden. Because if you vote for Trump, if you vote for Jorgensen or anybody else, you are responsible for killing democracy. And I'm sorry to be that strict, but it is what it is. If you don't vote for Biden, you are going to be the one of the people responsible for the demise of this country, because it is that serious. It really is.
I agree. And COVID-19, it's got to get under control. Mm-hmm. Trump is not going to do it.
He doesn't want to.
And he doesn't care.
He's completely impotent. He's like, seriously does not have a desire. Impotent, yes. And little. Anyway, from what I heard, word on the street. Anyway. but he's completely, he doesn't have a clue how to do it. So he's just playing this, it's going to go away. Don't worry. We're doing herd immunity, but he don't even know how herd immunity works. He's just repeating what somebody else said because It sounds like he's doing something else. So, yeah.
Exactly. So, with that being said, everybody, please vote blue, support Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Before we close it out, I want to give Lydia the opportunity to let everybody know where you guys can find her and follow her at, and also to tell you about our merch. So, Lydia.
You can find me at Just Lydia 111 on all social media. You can also find our merch at oldjusttalk.net, and we have some nifty shirts and masks on there that you can order.
I am Vonda. You can find me at OJustVonda, OHVONDA.
OJustVonda?
I meant, oh my bad. Not scripted. You can find me on all social media outlets at Vonda, OHVONDA. So, and if you guys follow us, we're gonna follow back. We like to engage and talk. So thank you everybody for supporting us, and we'll see you the next time when we do our next 10-minute topic. Don't forget to vote blue.
Vote blue.
Bye, Lydia.
Bye, Vonda.